What's up everybody? This is your boy Retro Bliss, and today I'm going to show you how you can decorate your retro game room with Perler beads. I was at a retro gaming convention earlier this year and I saw some cool retro art by one of the vendors there. I wanted to get some for my game room, but I thought it was a little expensive. So I looked into it and discovered how this artwork was made. It was with Perler beads. I looked around and the best place to get the materials that you'll need is at Hobby Lobby. Often they have the supplies for a percentage off. I got mine for 40% off. You'll need Perler beads, so you'll need to get the colors that you want in your art. If you don't know what to make, you can find Perler bead templates online for free. You also need some pegboards made for Perler beads, some parchment paper, an iron, and a heavy book. I'll explain why you need this as we go along. You may also want to buy some Perler tweezers. My fingers are large, so I have some issues picking up the beads by hand. What I've discovered is to find a picture of a template that I want to make and then flip it on my computer so that it's backwards. I do this through Photoshop. The reason that I do this is that most ironing mistakes happen on the first side that you iron. This way, if you make a mistake, you can fix it before you iron the front side, or the mistakes won't show. It's important to remember that you will make mistakes from time to time, especially when you first start doing Perler designs. First, I like to have the beads separated and easily accessible. Put your pegboard on a surface that can get some heat to it without damaging it. Then simply place your beads on the pegboard in the order that the template shows you. This will take time depending on the design. Once your perler beads are in place, take a piece of parchment paper and lay it over the design. Turn on your iron to medium high setting, depending on the iron that you have, and let it fully warm up. Then gently put the iron on the parchment paper over the design, and carefully move the iron in a circular motion. You'll know that the beads are heating up when they start to show through the parchment paper. I like to make sure that the edges are done first and then the center. Once you've completely ironed that side, let it cool some and then carefully remove the parchment paper. If you've ironed it correctly, it should come off with no problems. Then flip the design over onto the surface and remove the pegboard. Lay the parchment paper over the design again and gently iron the parchment paper over the design. This time you really don't need to iron as much as you did on the back side, depending on the type of look that you're going for. Once this is done, remove the parchment paper and lay a heavy book over the artwork until it cools down. If you skip this step, it's likely that your design will warp as it cools. And that's it! You now have a cool piece of artwork that you can incorporate into your game room, or glue a magnet on the back and put on your refrigerator. I've also seen where some people make stands out of the perler beads so that the artwork stands upright for a shelf of some type. So what do you think about perler beads for your game room? Let me know in the comments. I do appreciate you guys making it to the end. If you like what you've seen here and you like retro gaming, retro consoles, and other ideas for your game room, consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free and it helps me to continue making great content for you. So with that, have a blessed day and we'll see you on the next one.